Imagine walking into a room where your talent should speak for itself, but the door stays closed because of who you are. Ella Fitzgerald once said, "I owe Marilyn Monroe a real debt." And she was talking about the night the Mockingbird would not book her, and Marilyn called the owner and used the real only currency that Hollywood always listens to: attention. Marilyn promised that she would sit at the front table night after night so that the press would show up. And the club said yes, and Ella got to stage, and this was all because a barrier that had nothing to do with music cracked, all because Marilyn decided that it should. This is the Marilyn Monroe that I want to celebrate. Not the poster or the punchline or the fantasy. I want to honor Marilyn as a quiet activist, as someone who understood that fame isn't just a spotlight, but a leverage, and she chose to spend that leverage on other people. Firstly, her activism was personal. She didn't treat equity like a trend. She treated it like a real responsibility. When she saw someone being pushed aside, she didn't just shrug and move on. She intervened directly with her name on the line. And that is what makes her support for Ella Fitzgerald so powerful. It wasn't symbolic, it was practical. Also, what I admire is that Marilyn did not only support equity in private. She challenged the way that Hollywood treated people publicly, including herself. She fought to be taken seriously as an actress, pushing beyond the roles that reduced her to a joke, because she understood something important. When the world labels you, it tries to limit what you can become. And by refusing to stay in that box, she was doing a kind of activism too, the kind of activism of self-definition. And that matters because change doesn't only happen in laws and headlines. Sometimes it starts when one person refuses to accept the version of themselves that everyone else profits from. And secondly, her activism was courageous. In an era where celebrities were told to stay safe, Marilyn still aligned herself with causes that could bring consequences to her. She was connected to anti-nuclear organizing through Hollywood SANE because she believed that the world could not just keep gambling with people's lives. And yes, there actually were government files with her name on them, being a reminder that even caring loudly enough can still make you a target. And finally, her activism was human. Marilyn never needed to be perfect to be meaningful. She carried contradictions, insecurity, and pressures, and she still chose to help. And that is what inspires me most. Activism is not reserved for the fearless, it's for the willing. So, when you think of Marilyn Monroe, I hope you remember more than just the image of her. Remember the phone call. Remember the front table. And remember a woman who used what she had to widen the world for someone else. And ask yourself, gently but honestly, where is my front table? Who needs me to show up? Thank you.